Is this AI? My grandma is suspicious of her friend. Her friend is saying that Martha Stewart was over. What the hell are they making? Is that poo? You simply can't trust anything you see on the internet anymore, whether it's things that are too good to be true or scammers using AI to tell people that they found their lost pets when they actually didn't. Ugh. Anyway, our goal is to determine whether or not these posts are AI slop or real, while trying not to lose faith in humanity. Are these paintings AI? My mom and I are on the fence and would love to hear opinions from a third party. All right, I got you. I'm assuming just the paintings themselves, the picture's probably real. The right one is kind of throwing me a little bit. It's mimicking real brushstrokes, but look at the piss yellow filter here. Piss yellow filter is the first thing you want to look for when you're trying to spot AI. You know what else I noticed? The signature is very strange. Who the hell's putting a giant K in the middle of their normal looking signature? Also, her finger is 15 inches long. I'm gonna go with AI on the first one. I'm not really sure. Let's go ahead and look at the comment section. There's no definitive proof, but there are people agreeing with me on the piss yellow filter already. Sorry to ask, but how much was she scammed out of? Okay, unusually small cow. Are baby cows bigger than this? Dreamworld Australian theme park announced a new ride that costs $20 million, and the reveal concept images seem to have out of place items. Okay, this is the first fucking picture and I'm already pissed off. This box is on the ground. This box is sitting on top of it. This is supposedly like way farther off the ground than it seems. This is just terrible slop. Okay, yeah, it's just the piss yellow filter. I don't know. It just doesn't look like a human painted this at all. It doesn't look right. I'm slapping a 100% guaranteed AI on this one. And would you look at this? Generated with OpenAI tools. This person ran it through one of those AI detection softwares. I'm pretty sure we'll see this in a lot of these comment sections. Go ahead and give yourself a point or a pat on the back if you got that right. Lost dog. Man sent me back these pictures saying that he has the dog and demanded payment. But the photos don't seem legit. What a terrible situation. Now, it sucks that you even have to question this sort of thing because you lose your dog and then someone sends you these pictures back of them with your dog. And it's like, oh man, you want to give them the benefit of the doubt and you want your dog to be okay. And if they're lying, they're just the biggest piece of shit in the entire world. I just noticed something, fellas. I just had a breakthrough. Look at this square right here. You see the freaking gate, the door? The door. Count the number of squares from left to right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 squares.
From left to right here in the middle. This one right here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
11. Ooh. It's supposedly the same kennel. So why the fuck is the fence different? This is AI slop. This one right here from top to bottom has 17 pegs. Well, not pegs, you know what I mean? Like slots or whatever. And then from top to bottom here, it has 15. Yeah. Also, what the fuck's going on with her finger? Hey, it's Mr. Editor Man here. And I wanted to mention that this picture of the dog in the trunk, this is a major red flag. This doesn't even make sense. Why is the dog in the kennel while the kennel's in the trunk? I felt stupid while editing this because I didn't even like mention that. But yeah, back to the video. Real Salon posted this ad. Is this AI or just a filter? She said it was not AI. This is obviously AI. I say obviously, but like, I know you love to give people the benefit of the doubt. If you ever see font that looks like this, it looks like painted on. This font is all over AI stuff, whether it's thumbnails, flyers. I just wanted to point that out, the font thing, for your awareness and because I think it's funny. AI slop. I'm genuinely stumped with this one. Just a bit too good either way. So I'm gonna admit to you guys, I've spent a lot of time looking at this picture right here and you know, it kind of has like that brownish tint. For a few minutes of looking at this, there's not a lot that you notice wrong until you kind of just like notice a few tiny things, like maybe how the shadows are like perfectly in the background, but you know, that could be the flash from the camera. But the weird thing is this guy's hand just kind of disappears, right? Like, I don't know if he's supposed to be like putting his hand under his shirt there, but it just does not look right. This door hinge right here, and you know, you might be thinking, oh, they could have just taken the door off. I mean, I don't know why they would do that. This is slop, but it's scary slop. I'm going with AI. Let me check the comments to see if I can get some confirmation. Is it 2 lines or 3 lines? Oh, Oh, look at that. Look at that. I looked at this picture for a while, right? And I'll admit, I'm not the brightest bulb on the freaking ceiling fan. What am I saying? I'm not very smart. I'll be the first to admit it, but I looked at this picture for a while and I didn't notice that this person ran it through the AI thing and it is 100% generated. Am I crazy for thinking this is also AI? Restaurant has been posting AI images. Since everyone is tired of AI generated flyers, visit Queso Loco for the best burrito tacos and Mexican street food. I'm really hoping this isn't AI. Let's try and analyze this. I'm not liking what I'm coming up with here, guys. Wait a minute. I've cracked the code, everyone. Dude, look at this lowercase a on tacos. Lowercase a. And then the lowercase a on and is a different lowercase a. Why the hell would you use two different lowercase a's? Lowercase a in Mexican, and then there's a lowercase a in locations. Why are they using two different lowercase a's? Why are you doing that? This makes me lose faith in humanity because they couldn't write on a fucking piece of paper. Are you serious? You had the AI generate someone writing on a piece. You didn't have a piece of paper, a pen, and a phone to take a picture. Yeah. They alternate between two different styles of the letter A. Generated with OpenAI tools. Wow, dude. Okay, if you're this lazy to do this, I know your food is shit because like if you're gonna cut corners here, how else are you like cutting corners, you know? Egregious slop. My grandma is suspicious of her friend. Thinks this is AI and I think it is because a lot of stuff looks weird to me. Her friend is saying that Martha Stewart was over. If the claim is already that crazy, I'm gonna make an early AI call. I've barely looked at this so far. What the hell are they making? Is that poo? What does that say? I'm leaning in really far right now. That is pure slop, whatever that is. I mean, it's not the worst AI generated picture, but you know, it's obviously AI. This person didn't have Martha Stewart over to make poo in their oven. Totally AI because Martha would never be caught in a regular person's kitchen. I mean, someone ran it through this verification tool or whatever, but we already knew. Are these pics someone took from my lost dog AI? If so, that's insanely cruel. The first pic is a legitimate photo of the dog that ran away several days ago. The other two, however, are from someone who said they found her. They wouldn't give the exact address and asked for a $25 Amazon gift card. Here's the real picture. Okay, let's take a look at the second two. Here's the picture from the person who allegedly found the dog, and here is the second. The picture from the owner has a collar clearly visual. What you're telling me is the person found this dog, took the collar off of the dog, and is now taking pictures of the dog posed. The dog's looking directly into the camera. Is this a dog photographer that found the lost dog? This is clearly AI slop. People who do this to people's lost pets are pieces of shit. The reason this works for the AI scammers is because this is like playing into their emotions. They're like, they found my precious angel that I love so much. And that's why this is specifically fucking evil. And you know, if someone finds your freaking dog and then asks for a $25 Amazon gift card to give you their dog back, just fucking call the cops on them. You can't hold my dog for ransom, you piece of shit. My friend believes this is a real cat, but for me it screams AI. Can someone please solve this? Yeah, I got you. This is the cat. Apparently it's called Mochi the cat. I take photos of my cats all the time. Never once in my entire life has my cat looked at my camera. Tell me why this cat's staring deadpan into the camera. In all three pictures, perfect sitting pose, perfect laying down pose. It's not too far-fetched, but it is AI slop. And of course we have confirmation in the comments. I was pretty sure it was, but like, I don't know, I was kind of on the fence a little bit about this. No, okay, I was. No cat looks into the fucking camera. Let's be real. My mom started talking to this guy and I'm suspicious that these pictures, especially the second, are AI. Just looks very heavily filtered and too perfect. What do we think, gang? Nothing's telling me that this could be AI. This looks very real to me, but let's look at the second one. They said the second one was much worse than this one. Let's see it. Oh my god. Yeah, clearly AI. And I don't want to insult anyone's intelligence, okay? I'm serious. I'm not talking down to anyone, but like, you gotta know when it's just this like shitty filter. The person's right when they said it just looks too heavily filtered and perfect. Yes. And then here's the third picture. What the hell do you gotta type in to get this picture to generate? Is this real? I don't even know. I don't know. This is exhausting. My official verdict is not AI. AI, not AI. AI? No, this one's probably AI too. I mean, look at that freaking tattoo. It's like in the crease of his arm. Who gets a fucking tattoo in the crease of your arm? All this real from IG. There's no way this is real, right? There's so much variety here while they're all so calm and it feels way too perfect. Okay, I like this person's skepticism. I really do. It's all these animals taking a bit of a nap together. Does seem too good to be true. Why are all these freaking animals all tired at the same time? This just looks like a real video. It really does. I'm gonna come to a conclusion before I browse the comments. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say this is not AI. Video is too long with no cuts and all details are consistent. Not everything is AI, dog. Okay, you don't need to include this part, like thinking you're better than everyone for like, oh, I know it's not. You know, because this person is completely valid in thinking that's AI. They really are. It's not their fault that the internet's like this now, you know what I mean? I saw this video about a year or two ago. These animals, while are not AI, are drugged. Honestly, unsure which is worse at this point. Yeah, that's actually like kind of messed up. Some of the text on the gas pump seems strangely garbled and difficult to read. All right, we got a Buc-ee's poster and it has some of this shitty paint splatter stuff that's already a red flag to me. The Buc-ee's logos look okay. And then you zoom in, stop, hill up, pump, and then you realize that this person's completely valid for thinking that this text looks jarbled and weird. I think it's a mixture of AI and Photoshop. Unfortunately, there's no like definitive proof, but this person says Buc-ee's is trash. They have a lot of AI generated shit and they sue companies for having animal mascots. Fuck 'em. Yeah, I agree. Is this photo real? My friend's grandma is dating this guy who works at an oil rig and she just sent her
Works at an oil rig.
a $200 Apple gift card because his phone was not working. I could almost tell from the caption alone. I actually spent a decent amount of time looking at this and it's a good generated photo. I'm not gonna lie. Unfortunately, like, what is this? Like, I'm gonna zoom in on it really close in the edit. What is this? Like, I'm outlining it with my little magnifying glass cursor. What is this little font here that goes into his head and then off of his head? But for the most part, it looks pretty freaking believable. I would not blame anybody for like believing this at all, especially at first glance. Everyone is dressed for winter. Isn't there a heat wave in most of Europe? That alone looks suspicious. Holy dude, I didn't even notice that though. Wow. I don't live in Europe, but I know there's a heat wave happening. I'm like in the loop. I love stuff like this, the super specific like nitpick stuff. In particular, the left side of this handle attaches to the side of the bag closest to the camera, while the right side attaches to the furthest side. There's not a suitcase handle in the world built like that. People in the replies are really smart. I'm not gonna lie. Oil rig workers make hella cash. They do not need $200 in Apple money on top of what? Yeah, I mean, this guy works on an oil rig and he can't afford a flight. And then here we have it, generated with OpenAI tools. This one's scary believable, I'm not gonna lie. But there was some tells. You just have to look very closely, you know? Now that we've all lost faith in humanity, I hope you found this to be entertaining. And I hope you've learned at least one slight technique on how to spot AI from this video, because my beautiful and intelligent community does not fall for AI scams. I hope you have an excellent rest of your day and bye-bye.